Hello, good afternoon. Can you please confirm you can see the screen? Good afternoon, everyone. Can you please confirm if you can see the screen? You can see my PPT, right? Something wrong with the tool today, so I just got to check it. Yeah, looks better now. Still, let me check the Q&A once, and then we'll get started. Yes, okay, thank you so much. I'll just get started with the training. Yeah. Please give me a couple of minutes and I'll start today's training. And as already communicated, the training will be in English. And today we'll talk about one more important ad, which is the Facebook message ad. What is the importance of Facebook message ad? How do you set up a Facebook message ad? How do you set up an automated chat or a better conversion template here? That is something which we'll also discuss. Okay, so please pay attention. And if you have already been running advertisements and all, I believe that Facebook message ad is one of the most important ads you should start using for your business instantly. Okay. And whatever questions you have, whatever doubts you have, we can address all of them soon after the training today. So just a couple of more minutes and we'll get started. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are all doing great. As communicated already, that today we'll talk about the Facebook messages ad, and we'll just get started right away. Okay. And whatever questions you have, whatever concerns you have, we'll have a Q&A session at the end of the training today, and I'll try to answer as many questions as possible. But please focus on the content, focus on the things we discuss, because that is really, really important. Okay. Now talking about the Facebook messages ad. If you remember very clearly in my last training when I was giving you the demo on how to set up a Facebook lead generation ad, I very clearly mentioned that in order to get leads, you ideally have to run two types of ads. One is the traditional lead generation ad, and the second one is the Facebook messages ad. Okay. Now the only difference between these two advertisements is that the traditional lead generation ad, you get leads via a contact form, which user can download from your publishing tools of the page section you have. And then you have to ideally call those people, or maybe you need to add those people onto your mobile phone and then drop them a text on WhatsApp, right? So traditional lead generation ad is really, really effective. But at the same time, the time involved from converting a lead to prospects is really, really high. Why? For example, I ran a lead generation ad today. After 10-12 hours, the leads are getting updated into the contact form. Then I download leads, which is already like 10-12 hours later that ad started. And then I do not have a really strong follow-up strategy. The best thing I can do is I can call them, right? Because if I received 50 leads, adding those leads to my mobile number and then figuring out, if they use the WhatsApp using the same number and then dropping them a message, it looks tad bit weird. And also it's a very time consuming process. The best thing you have to do is you have to call them instantly. The moment you start receiving leads, start calling. Now, not each one of us is really good with calling, right? Most of us hate calling. And if you look at the current consumer sentiment, even a lot of the users, they do not prefer talking on phone. They prefer chatting on you. It could be through Facebook Messenger. It can be primarily on WhatsApp. It can be through the Instagram messaging, right? Why? Because people love chatting. If you look at the data, the kind of usage these messenger apps have, it's really, really staggering. Okay, so that's why in order to counter that time lag, in order to counter that convenience and relevance of people responding to the kind of impulse, it's very important that we start having utmost focus on the messages app, because it is the one messages ad, because it is the only kind of ad that will skyrocket your conversion, that will qualify and filter your leads to the maximum. Because you have the option to set a conversation template. You have an option to set a Q&A so that people answer these questions and you get filtered and qualified and more interested leads coming your way. Okay. So how do you set up a message ad? What are all the dynamics you need to consider? How do we set up a proper conversation or the recruitment chat there? We'll just talk about these things today and I'll give you a live demo on how to do that. Okay. So talking about the message ad, it is ideally the kind of ad which Facebook Ads Manager allows me, or if I have the Facebook Ads Manager mobile app. A lot of us do not use laptop to run ads. We do not have laptop maybe, but we have the Facebook Ads Manager mobile app and I can run the message ad right from my smartphone as well. So it's not really complicated. It's not really tricky or tough at all. Okay. And the objective is that the leads directly open up into my Facebook Messenger. So you have the inbox section onto your page, right? So any person clicking onto the message ad, they instantly land onto your inbox, the page inbox, and you can get started with the conversations. You can start making the interactions. Okay. And when you have the interactions, it can be automated. Now look at it. The time for the conversion of lead to prospect is really, really fast. Okay, because for example, I saw some of you is running an ad. I replied onto that ad. Instantly, I'm getting a message back. So it does not happen into the traditional lead generation ad. So the conversion of lead to prospect is really, really fast, because you can automate a lot of things into the message ad. Okay. So if you have to drive more leads, more engagement, increase sales for your consultations, as well as get more people to be interested in your business and services, message apps is one integral app you have to actually try as soon as possible. Then once we have to set up the message ad, it's very important that we also understand the dynamics in terms of the data. Why that message ad becomes critical? So what happened for the message ad? Facebook did a study, and they had a target sample of the mobile users, and they tried that sample. It's a huge sample of people who are using mobile platform and using the Facebook inbox and messaging features. And when Facebook surveyed that sample, worldwide sample, not just from US or any other country, worldwide sample, they had some amazing insights. The first insight got that 63% of the surveyed people, they said that their messaging with business had increased over the past 2 years. It means that out of 163 people prefer, they message the business. They can talk to the business through chat only. Then if you look at it, 56% said they would rather message a business than call the business. And that's again very, very important. Lately, if you look at it, social media is becoming the very important tool for the customer support as well. Most of the times, maybe you have a delivery issue with Amazon and all, you try calling them, it's so tedious. They keep on transferring you to press 1, press 2, press 3, you get tired of it. But you just tag them on social media, they immediately respond there. And that is the kind of urgency that digital messaging has created. Now same thing happens here as well. Why? Because 56% people say they are really comfortable messaging a business than calling them. So again, a very, very important feature to be very active onto the messaging apps, and particularly start using the message ad. Okay, but not just that, 60% of the people said they like personalized message from the business. Now, for example, some of you is running a message ad and I replied to you, hey, I'm interested. Can I know more about you? You can set an automatic chat which will call me by my first name. It will be like, hey, hi, Safir. Thank you so much for your interest. I have received your concern and I'll get back to you shortly. Just like, something like that. So what it does is it appeals to me. It calls me by my first name. So there is personalization into the messaging, and people actually tend to see that your conversion, your recruitment gets better when you have more personalized messages and personal chats, featured onto your messaging ads. Okay, and considering the consumer view, again 50% or more than 50% said they will love to shop, they will love to buy the product or service ideally from a business which they can message. So ideally, if you look at it overall, in nutshell, the inference here is that up to 60% of the people believe that messaging is convenient, messaging is easier, it drives engagement, it increases sales, it helps providing better support. So it proves that how integral, how important running a Facebook message ad is. Okay, so keeping that data in mind, it's very important that we understand that where do we want to target those people. And usually everyone is mostly active onto their smartphones. They are mostly active onto their mobile phones, and everyone has a Facebook app in their phone. Everyone most preferably have the messenger apps installed in their phones. And a lot of people ideally check the messages onto their phone only rather than a laptop or a desktop. And you have the feature. So once you target your consumers, once you target your audience, you can also target on the basis of behavior. What kind of device they are using, whether they are an Android user. Hey, I just want to target users who are using Samsung mobile phones only. So these are some behavioral targeting as well, which you can undertake while featuring and promoting your message ad. Then I've been talking about this all along. Right now, not too much time will be spent on this. It's always integral, always important that you plan your advertising. You should know, okay, what is my duration and budget for this ad? For how long this ad is gonna run? Is it gonna run for 5 days, 6 days, 10 days, 15 days? Okay, then the budget has to be directly proportional to the duration. Ideally, if you want better leads, if you want good quality leads, your per day budget should be 500 for 24 hours or more, definitely, but not less than that ideally. And you should know who you are targeting, whether you are reaching out to homemakers, you are reaching out to working women, you are reaching out to students, you are reaching out to men, you are reaching out to couples, right? So why? Because you need to understand who you are targeting, and then you need to shape up your ad accordingly. Your caption, your picture, your messaging has to be structured accordingly. Okay, then also media. What kind of media are you using? Are you using the single picture? Are you using the rectangular form? Are you using the vertical form? Are you using the carousel where you can use more than one picture? Are you using the video for your ad? Are you using the slideshow? And ideally, a good advertiser always understands the dynamics of all these media components we have. And it's very, very important. Why? Because slideshow or a video ad will any day have more response as compared to the picture image. But that does not mean that image ads are not apt. No. Majority of the ads which are running on Facebook are image based ads only. But you know, both serve an amazing purpose to generate instant leads through Facebook messaging. Last but not least, simple. What is the caption I am providing? What is the headline I am providing? I should not be violating any Facebook policy. I should not be, it should not look like that I'm promoting network marketing or direct selling business. Then in such cases, my ad will be rejected instantly. So the kind of image I choose, the kind of caption I choose, these are primarily two deciding factors whether my ad is getting approved or rejected. Okay, so you have to be careful with that as well. And I believe we already had a detailed training last time where we talked about Facebook ad policies in detail. What is allowed, what is not allowed, what all things and what all necessary updates are there which you should undertake while running your Facebook ads. Okay, again, a very important thing which you should know and understand. Now, before I head straight to the demo, one more thing which is very important, and ideally these tips remain true for other form of ads as well. It's really important that whenever you are running a message ad, particularly message ad, you showcase the product or the service you want to display. So for example, if you want to portray the routine of the optimals, or say any skincare routine, or say a wellness routine, ideally it has to be a picture of a person holding that product. It cannot be just picture of the product and you run it as an ad. It will not have any impact at all. Similarly, you want to run a message ad where you want to talk about women empowerment, start your own online business. Maybe a person working on a laptop, a person holding the mic and talking in front of a huge crowd. That image will resonate more to the target audience. These are small things, but you have to be careful. Why? Because it's all about relevance, and Facebook loves the relevance. It means that the target you are trying to reach out, you are creating exactly similar and relevant kind of content which will attract them to this business. And also focus on the most important parts of your content. For example, you are having a picture based ad and you talk about the wellness routine. But if you have too many elements, you have 2-3 shakes in your picture, then you are also there. Then you have maybe some other element somewhere. People get confused. No, just crisp to the point picture as well, which illustrates what exactly this ad could be about. Very, very important. Okay. We always recommend that you run multiple ad sets. How and why, I'll just explain it going forward. And most importantly, this is something which is still happening, but so we have been talking about it from last 2 years now. Do not use images with lot of text. Images with lot of text, they are distracting and overbearing for Facebook. And in most of the cases, if your image has great deal of text, it will not perform up to the expectation. It will only reach to very few people and you barely will get any leads onto that. and also your per lead cost is going to be really high. So in case you have to get your ads approved very easily, in case you want the better return on your ads, two things you need to focus on. One, use simple, attractive, pleasing pictures. Use captions which are to the point and directly communicate what exactly are you offering. Do not talk about earn money from home. Do not talk about money making schemes. Do not talk, say, I'm looking for 20 females and then start advertising that content. Do not mention your WhatsApp link into the advertisement. Why? Because all these things will lead to rejections. All these things will eventually get your account flagged from Facebook ad policies. And then in most of the cases, you will not be able to perform any marketing activity on Facebook. So again, a very important update for all of us, that how should and why should we adhere to the Facebook ad policies. And also, why is it important to understand the dynamics and also start running these ads? Because Facebook or digital media in nutshell, it's not a static kind of thing. If you look at it, other businesses, other maybe platforms, most of them are static. It means that okay, there is a tool and this tool is being there for 20 years and there is no update onto that tool. It means that okay, things are happening the traditional way. For example, look at the TV ad. It's exactly the same thing which is happening from years now. You book a slot, you just give an ad. You can only get creative with your content there. But in digital media, a lot of things are changing every day, sometimes every month. It could be like the user interface of your Facebook. It could be change in the small icons here and there. It could be total revamp in the ad policy tomorrow. It could be new features onto the Facebook which can help you promote your business further. So digital media is very dynamic, and we cannot be fully trained onto digital media ever, but we need to start from somewhere and start learning as much as we can. If you look at it, Facebook today, it's not exactly how it was 2 years back. Facebook looks altogether different. How do you create a page? Altogether different. So things which were valid 2 years back are not valid now when we talk about Facebook marketing. So that is why digital will always be futuristic business. Digital will always stay very important. Why? Because digital changes with changing times. That is the best thing about digital business. It's very dynamic. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Digital is very dynamic. It keeps on changing. It means that for every generation, for coming times, there will be tools to manage the business completely online. But same thing cannot hold true for other platforms as well, other mediums as well. So it's important that we take digital as a futuristic roadmap so that we can have our business. And it's very integral. It's a necessity that we need to undertake, very seriously. Okay. So lot of pep talk. What I will do now is I'll directly go to my Facebook ad tool, and then I'll give a demo. How do you set up a message ad, and where all do we have the option to set up a messages ad? Okay. So let me just share the screen with you guys again. Yeah, I hope you can see my screen now. So let me just log out from my account, and I will use Nitin's account again. Yeah, now I hope that you can see my profile. Okay. So I was talking about Facebook going through a revamp. It's very evident here. You can easily see that how Facebook has totally changed now. This is a new version of the Facebook, and eventually you cannot always work on the classic mode because classic will be outdated in some time. This is the upgraded version, and I recommend if you have the option, once you go to Facebook, you will have a prompt right at the middle, a switch to the newer Facebook, and you have to switch ideally to the new version. Okay. So if I go here and if I compare it with the classic Facebook, that is how ideally, like, the Facebook looks like. That is my classic Facebook. Okay. I'm sure most of you have a Facebook which somehow looks like this, but Facebook has upgraded. So what I will do is I will again upgrade to my newer version of the Facebook. Okay, so I'll switch to new Facebook. So in new Facebook, a lot of things have changed. For example, the way you create page. So if I click on here, the plus icon, I click on create, I click on page. Look how the page creation happens now. Totally different from how we have been talking about it, right? You have to give the page name, the category, the description, profile picture, cover image, you are done. Also, it's like very, very responsive to the mobile now. You can easily see how your cover, how your page looks on the mobile devices, how it looks on the desktop or laptop, right? So considering that, you know, these things are bound, these changes are bound to happen, and future is gonna bring lot of exciting platforms, lot of exciting features, and we cannot just stay idle or just stay shy away from digital anymore. And that's why, like, you know, you just also keep on checking on your own behalf how the ad tool looks like, what all you can do using the Facebook ads. Okay, now going straight to the demo, how do you set up a Facebook messages ad now? So again, I'll click on plus icon, and from here I will click on ad. The moment I click on ad, it takes me to the ads manager dashboard, which is my ad manager account. And of course, I have been talking about, it's very important that you ideally, like, you know, set up your budget, your payment method well in advance. I've shown that how do you do that, but for the people who maybe are here for the first time, so once you go to ads manager, the easiest thing you have to do is you click on your settings. Okay, the moment you click on your settings, you have the option of payment settings here. Here you can add your ad account. You see the time zone is Indian Standard Time, currency is INR. Then you have to give your business name, your postal details, PIN code, and, like, you know, you have to save the change that your ad account is created. It's set up, and then you go to the payment settings, and then you have the option to add a payment method. Ideally, you get a lot of options, not just debit or credit card. If your ad account is renew or your ad account is really fresh without any, like, you know, violations or anything at all, you will also get to pay through the UPI. You also get to pay through the net banking, Paytm as well, but you can always pay through your credit or debit card. Okay, and all the money you add here, it gets added to your prepaid account. Now, for example, you added 5,000 rupees. Does not matter using UPI, using your net banking, using your credit or debit card. All that amount gets added to the prepaid account of your Facebook, which is basically your Facebook wallet. And now that you have 5,000 rupees in your account, you can spend this 5,000 rupees as it pleases you. Okay, so always very important to understand that payment should be set up beforehand running the ad. Very, very important. Now, let's not discuss too much about the payments in detail. We'll directly go to the ads manager, and now we will start creating our messages ad. So there are three ways where you can actually create ads which are aimed at getting more messages, not just on your Facebook Messenger, but on your WhatsApp as well. People can directly text you on the WhatsApp. Now imagine somebody directly texts you on the WhatsApp. It means that the conversion will be quick and fast. You are saving yourself a lot of time. So we have these options. Why not make the most of it? But at the same time, you have to be careful, because if you are choosing the wrong kind of text, if you are not using the right kind of image, your account will be flagged. And once your account is flagged, you will not be able to run ads. And Facebook decides whether they will allow you access again or not. So it becomes really, really difficult. So in most of the cases, if your ads are getting rejected, maybe twice, thrice, 4 times, do not run an ad. Consult someone and figure out what is wrong. But if you figure out that, okay, there is no harm in trying, let me keep on running my ads, one day they will be approved. No, Facebook will immediately flag your account. And once your account is flagged, then you run in a series of problems. And it gets very difficult to come out of all those problems. Okay. Now, if I have to run a message ad, I can do it from 3 places in my ad tool. The first one is traffic. So if I click on traffic, you see in the traffic option, I'll click on continue. And if I choose the traffic in the ad set, you see these are the 4 places where I can lead my potential audience to. One could be website. Now maybe I have a really nice website. My website is optimized. It filters the leads. It actually attracts and inspires people to call me or to drop me a text on WhatsApp or email me. It's very important that time to time I run an ad where I am sending people directly to my website. Then if I have a personal mobile app, not very relevant to us, but again, Messenger and WhatsApp, 2 very important platforms. So what I can do is I can send leads directly to my Messenger. It means that to my Facebook Messenger. On the page, I can directly start chatting and interacting with my leads, or in some cases, I can also do it on my WhatsApp. It means that the call to action button is chat now, and the person directly texts me and I start getting text in my personal WhatsApp. Okay, so we have all these features. So one way to do it is doing it from traffic section of the ads manager. So I'll just close it. Then also there is another way of creating the message ad, that is your conversion. Okay, if I click onto the conversion and I now click on next, you see again in the conversion you have the option to actually have a destination where you can lead your ads to lead your potential prospects to. One is your website, then of course Messenger app as well as the WhatsApp. But what is the difference between traffic and conversion in that case? The only difference here is of this one, pixel. For that you have to create a conversion pixel. It's slightly tricky and technical, and mostly it will need the help of an expert and someone who knows developing. So that's like why we cannot run this ad so easily, because it needs development knowledge. It needs some insights like how to set pixels for better conversion. Then third kind of ad again, which is very effective and very important in order to get more messages from Facebook directly into my page inbox, is the messages ad. Okay, now let's proceed with the demo and figure out how we can set up a nice messages ad. All I need to do is I need to just follow these steps. So if you look at it, the ad process is exactly the same, like how you set up the lead generation ad. In the lead generation ad, you choose the objective, you choose the audience, you choose the placement, then budget and schedule, you choose the formatting, then you add a picture or a video and a caption, add a headline. And then in the lead generation ad, you set up the contact form. Here exactly you are doing the same thing throughout. It does not change at all. But in the last step of the ad, instead of the lead form, you are setting the conversation template onto the message. So that is the only difference between these two ads. That is why I'm telling you that running an ad is not difficult. If you learn one ad, but you learn it really good, you can run every other form of ad, whether that is an event response ad, that is a traffic ad, that is a messages ad, a lead generation ad, a video views ad. It's easy. Why? Because eventually the entire process remains the same, just some minute differences here and there, which is easy to figure it out. So anyone can actually follow the steps and run an ad. But what is actually important is not the mechanism, because anyone can follow the steps and run an ad. But what actually takes, toll on us is ideally the content for that ad, figuring out the targeting for that ad, sometimes also understanding the dynamics, the budgeting, how much would be I spending onto that ad, what my per lead cost is coming at, what kind of content I can use, what kind of ad templates I can choose so that my ad gets approved easily. I do not face rejections. I have better, quality of leads coming in. And that is where most of a struggle. If you ask me, mechanism is easy. Anyone can follow the steps and they can create an ad. But what actually takes A toll on us here is understanding small dynamics about figuring out what kind of content to use, how can I get most of the stock image and stock videos, what kind of ad features or more uh, elements I can integrate onto my ad to make it more effective, to make it more user friendly. And that is where we need the expert help. In most of the cases, if we are someone who struggle with setting up an ad, we are not really good with English and we just make grammatical errors, spelling errors, then it's very important either we upgrade ourselves and then start running ads, or we just get certain things outsourced and let expert run an ad for us. Ideally, I would want you guys to be empowered so that you can do it by yourself. But if you are facing problems and it has been happening for a long, very important that you pick some agency or maybe a freelance advertiser who can understand your requirement and they can run high quality targeted ads for you. Totally your choice, but again, you have to make a call because now the groups are being drained. It's not easy to prospect in Facebook groups how it was 2 years back. We have to upgrade ourselves. We need to have better structure and system in place. And also because of this pandemic, because of the COVID, the business is going to function entirely like in a different way. More and more reliance will be on the online and digital tools. And it's important that we embrace it and we start doing it as soon as possible. Okay. Now, with that, we start the demo of our Facebook ad, how to set it up. The first thing I talked about remains the same. Now I have to give the campaign name. So what name should I choose for my campaign? Messages? All right. There's no harm in that as well. But yes, if I am running multiple ad sets, now for example, I am running 5 different ads. In that case, what happens is that Facebook optimizes my ads, the one which performs the better. But when I say same ad set, it means the similar ad to the similar targeting, not 3 or 4 different ads. Remember that, because these are small things which might, raise questions in your head. That's why I want to explain it very clearly. When I say ad set, it means the similar type of ad targeted at the similar audience. And out of those ads, if you run 5 ads together, what Facebook does is it optimizes only 2 ads which are performing better. It means that Facebook will say, hey, you do not have to spend money on all to the 5 ads. Rather, what I will do is these are the 2 ads are performing really better. So I will just invest your money into those 2 ads. Rest 3, I'm not using any budget. So Facebook takes a call to optimize, but you can only do the campaign budget optimization here if you have multiple ad sets running. If you are just running a single ad, no point to do the campaign budget optimization. Okay, so this is something I'll switch it off. Then I have to give the campaign name because I have a lot of ads running. Tomorrow I need to figure out, okay, what ad I am checking on. So I can give my campaign a special name. For example, this is a messages ad. And for example, I am running it for my team, which is Nick Nitin, right? And this is my team name. Okay. And I am running it on May 26, right? Now this gives me a clear idea what kind of ad this is. Okay, this is the message ad. I'm running it for my team, Nick Nitin team. And then of course, like, or Nick Nitin business. And then this ad is happening on May 26. So just by giving my campaign a name, I am making it unique so that I can identify it easily later, right? So I'll just copy it again so that I use it further. Then I click on continue. Okay. Then I just have to complete these steps. The one is the ad set and the second one is the ad. Some 10-11 steps, I'm done. Now, the moment I am here, you look at it, the potential reach is 29 crore people, which is amazing, but it is everyone. So it will automatically filter, it will dial down once I start optimizing my ad for better audience. So the first thing I do here is I give my ad set a name as well. I give it the same name as my campaign. And here, the first thing I do now is choose the destination. What is your destination? Where do you want your leads? Hey, I just want people to click on the call to action button and they should open up in my messenger. No sponsored message. Now, if you ask me what is the difference between sponsored message should ideally be done for your page likes only. Now, for example, you have 10,000 page likes, then you can run a sponsored message. so that it ideally is appealing to the people who are connected with you on Facebook. But if I want to reach out to new people and they should have a conversation with me directly through the inbox, just no need to change it, right? Click to Messenger, keep it click to Messenger only. Then I have the tab for audience. Again, in audience, you have to be really careful. So in audience, if I look, just give you an overview, can have custom audience. I can have lookalike audience. Now audience is again something which can be really advanced as well. And I do not want to discuss too much of advanced stuff, but just give an overview. What is custom audience? Now imagine I come from a corporate background and I have email IDs of some 15,000 people who are working into different companies. And that is a very valid data. And right now I believe that, okay, a lot of people might be out of their jobs. The salary cuts are happening. A lot of things are happening. So maybe, it is the right time I talk about my business opportunity to them. And how do I reach out to that 10,000 set of people? I can upload their email IDs. I can upload their mobile numbers onto the Facebook audience tool. And then audience tool will set my audience, and all the people who are using the Facebook, using that particular mobile number or email ID, they will be part of my target and they will start seeing my ad, only that particular set. So that is called custom audience. Then second one is lookalike audience. If the name is itself very self-explanatory. Now imagine last week I ran an ad which I targeted in, say, Gurugram, right? Gurgaon. And that ad gave me an amazing result. Lot of leads came in. And I just want to target the same audience. But it does not make any sense that I target the same audience again. Why? Because same people will see my ad ideally. Then how do I find the exactly similar people? I have the option to create a lookalike. Basically, I can clone that audience into something which looks exactly similar, and I can reach out to the people who I actually desire to. Something advanced, so let's not spend time there, but I can always set audience for my ad. Now for this ad, where is that you want to target it? I say, hey, I want this ad to be shown in, for example, we'll choose Lucknow. I want this ad to be shown in Agra. Okay. I want this ad to be shown in Dehradun. I want this ad to be shown in Shimla. Now, for example, this is my choice for the target. That is totally up to me. Okay. Now, when I choose this much of target, and here I can say people who are actually living in this location permanently. Now, if you look at it, right now I chose the people who are living in Agra, who are living in Dehradun, who are living in Lucknow, and who are living in Shimla. These 4 places. Facebook tells me there are close to 72 lakh people who live in these cities and are using Facebook. Okay. And on daily basis, your ad is reaching to 11,000 people minimum and maximum 30,000. Now this is not the filtered estimate. Right now I did not add any filtering onto my audience. I just added a location. Now Nitin says that, hey, I just want to add a filter onto the age as well. I am ideally looking for younger people who are between 23 to 32. Okay. So for example, I choose my audience, I filter my audience on the basis of age now. Now you see, it's only 32 lakh people. But even again, I say 32 lakh is a lot of people. Let me just also filter it on the basis of gender, and I just want to reach only 2 women. Now it's 8,50,000. So if you look at it, every time I am adding a filter, the audience size gets reduced, right? And also the estimated daily reach also gets reduced, which is very subjective, very much understood. Now with this targeting, I am reaching to 8,50,000 people. That is a huge set of audience, but it will again depend on something, which is my budgeting, how much I want to spend. That is the final estimate I will get on the basis of that only. What is the amount I want to spend, right? So that is an estimate for a monthly kind of setup. But once I filter it, on the basis of my budget and duration. Hey, I want to spend, for example, 2,500 rupees for 5 days. Then I will get altogether a different estimate, and that will be the final estimate. But one thing here which is very, very important to understand and remember is that right now I have just added basic filter, which is your location, age, and gender only, right? And despite of these three filters, still my audience size is 8,50,000. It's a huge and vast audience. 8,50,000 is a huge audience set. So if I run this ad like this, my per lead cost might come close to 15, 20, 30, 40 rupees, depending upon, how much audience is coming online and also how many ads are competing with my ad. There's a lot of backend dynamics how your ad performs. But I say no, I just do not want each and every one out of those categories. I want to further filter my audience. So what I do is I go to browse and I go to demographics and I just filter on the basis of education. Yes, out of those 8,50,000 people, they should be at least like, high school leavers. They should have passed their high school. Now, the moment I added just one filter that, they should be high school pass outs. You see, my audience got reduced from 8,50,000 to only 32,000. Just one filter. You see how much filtered my audience is now. But for this ad, of course, the lead cost will be higher. It will not be 20, 40 rupees now. It can go to 60, 70, 80 rupees as well. Right? But that is a filtered audience I want. Now that is totally your choice to make. What kind of audience you want. That is why advertisement is important. It's very tricky as well. And you need to understand these small dynamics, how the audience gets affected. So what kind of budgeting you need to do, what kind of audience set you need to choose. So these dynamics, if you understand, it means that you understood advertising. It's not about the mechanism, the following steps. It's about these small dynamics you need to understand. Now this lead cost will definitely be higher, but hey, that is my target audience. But right now also you see that I'm just getting the potential reach. Facebook is not telling me how much leads I'll be getting on daily basis. Why? I'll further explain it going forward. But yes, that is the target audience I want to reach. I want to filter my audience. I really do not care if my per lead cost goes 70, 80 rupees as well. But yes, let me just filter my audience. I want educated people only, and at least people who are high school pass out. That is the minimum I'm asking for. Now what I do now is I go to placements. Okay. Automatic placements is recommended. Why? Because in automatic placements, Facebook will optimize and maximize your budget and show your ad to the people everywhere, into the Facebook marketplace, into the news feed, into the article section, into Instagram messaging, Facebook Messenger, everywhere. But it's very important to understand that in order to have the automatic placement, your Facebook page and Instagram should be connected. In case you do not have Instagram, you cannot go for automatic placement. Your ad will not be approved. You cannot run your ad at all. So if you do not have the Instagram, you cannot go for automated placement. You can go for the manual placement. So you click on manual placement and you just unclick Instagram here. Okay. But if you have Instagram and if you want to keep it, nothing better than that. Okay, so I'll check it again. Okay, so it's as simple as that. Then I come to the next step, which is budget and schedule. And this is really, really important. Why? Because right now my ad is optimized for conversations. Yeah, it's just simple talking. It's not optimized for leads. That is why I am not getting any lead estimate here, right? You do not get any lead estimate. So what I do is in the budget and schedule section, I go to edit and I optimize my ad for leads now. You see, the moment I choose leads, I will get the estimate here. But again, what Facebook tells me that, hey, your audience is too refined. And Facebook is being very honest with me. Hey, Safir, the audience that you chose, it's very, very refined and I don't think I can provide you any leads. And most of the cases you might also face the challenge. So what do you do if you get such a pop-up? You will just go back to your audience and you will just reduce the filters, or maybe I just increase couple more cities here and figure out if that thing works. For example, okay, you also give me people who are in the Jammu. Okay, it's not increasing. Then I say, okay, like, maybe some places in Mumbai. Okay, let me add one more city. Bang. Okay, so what rather I do is I just go to browse and I just remove any additional filter, because for this ad you see Facebook is not allowing me to add any more filter, and this could be sometimes the ad to specific problems which we face. Because I had an episode from Indore team where people from Indore, they were not able to target people living in Madhya Pradesh at all. They could target people living in other cities, but then I realized, like, that issue was with just certain set of ad accounts I could easily target them. Okay, so sometimes if you cannot filter too much of your audience, it means that, okay, something is limited onto your ad too. Now, but again, let me try out some another filter. Okay, browse, I go to demographics, education. Let me now try again the education level. I choose the high school lever. Okay, no, if you see, because I'm just adding one filter, I'm not adding too many filters. Still, it's not giving me any lead estimate. But maybe what I can do is I can choose people on the basis of interest as well. Hey, okay, I want to target people who are interested in what? Business and industry. Which business? So I can choose, for example, people who love cosmetics. Okay, so I can choose cosmetics. Also people who love makeup. Okay, also people who are interested in, say, work from home. Okay, now I filtered my audience and I do not really want to, like, target into some other major cities, so I'll just go back to my targeting. Now what is happening here? My ad is running in Agra, Dehradun, Jammu, Lucknow and Shimla. Okay, I am targeting women who are between 23 to 32 years of age, and ideally women who are interested in fashion and makeup, women who are interested in work from home, and who are interested in cosmetics. And Facebook is telling me that, hey, there are 5,60,000 such people who fall into your target category, and on daily basis that is the estimate you have in terms of reach, and you'll be getting these many leads every day, minimum 7 leads, maximum 19. But again, this thing will be properly set in my budget and schedule. So now what I do is I go to lifetime budget and I say, for this ad I want to spend 2,500 rupees of my budget, and this ad should run from 26th, it means today. Let's keep it 16:30, today from 4:30 to 31st 4:30, right? So now this is my final estimate. So what I am doing is that I am targeting women between 23 to 32 who live in these cities and are interested in fashion and makeup, work from home and cosmetics. And my ad is being shown on Instagram, everywhere else on Facebook. And then I am spending, of course, I optimize it for leads first, and then I am spending 2,500, and with the budget of 450 onto it, overall I'm spending close to 3,000 rupees onto this ad. Now I am set. Facebook is telling me with this particular target and with this particular budget and schedule, your ad will reach to minimum of 5,800 people on daily basis. Okay, and maximum of 17,000 people on daily basis, and you will be getting 4 to 12 leads. So if you look at it, the number of leads again is very limited. It again implies that the cost of leads is going higher and higher. and eventually it will. Maybe 3, 4, 6 months down the line, Facebook leads will get even more costly because it is the future, right? And people will be forced to, people will have no other choices but to run ads. So I click on continue. And now I come to the last section of my Facebook ad, which is basically the ad section itself. And I have to set the identity. In identity, the page, of course, I want to run ads for my page. So I'll choose this page only. Yes. And my Instagram is connected. So perfect, fine here. Then I choose the format, whether I want to use the multiple image. So ideally, if you want to showcase a routine, you want to talk about 2, 3 things at a time, then you should go for a carousel kind of ad. You might have seen ads from Myntra, Flipkart, where you see different products, right? And you can move to the next product. So this is called a carousel kind of ad. In carousel, you see, you can add multiple image, 1, 2, 3, up to 10 images in one ad. And then you have the option to add a single image or video as well. And that is something which you can do here. Okay, then I'll choose the format of a single image or video. Then I will go to add media. Now in add media, I can create a slideshow here. I can create video too, and I will ideally recommend that you spend some time on the creator studio of Facebook and figure out what kind of content options do you have here as well. But here what I can do is I can add an image or video. So for this ad, if I have an image, it will first ideally take to my library. So I can just take the ad image from my library, and Nitin has already, for example, this image which looks perfectly fine. So you can pick either that one, or you have the option to create altogether a new creative. Now, for example, how to do that? I'll go to create a design. I'll choose the Facebook ad. Okay, and you see in the Facebook ad the kind of formats I see. And you can pick any kind of format. For example, this is a free format. Maybe I choose this one. Okay. Now this is like more peppy. So if I have something like, maybe event or something, it is a really good format for that kind of ad. Okay. Now, for example, I choose this one. And this is customizable. You can add a small video, you can add a picture as well. Okay. And this font is, you can edit this as well. So what I do here is I go to the photo section and I look for example, I want to tell people about the business opportunity here. So I look for something like, very, very similar here. So in the picture section, for example, I choose entrepreneur. You see now my ad is altogether looks like different. Okay. And here I can edit this as well. Maybe I want to tell people that they can start online beauty business. Okay. So I will just reduce the size of the font a bit. Okay, it's as simple as that. Nothing fancy, nothing, as it looks fine, right? You can ideally, I will recommend that if you have a really personal image, add your own image here. But if you do not have, then you can pick the stock content as well. No harm in that. Now what I do is I downloaded this image, right? And that is how my ad image looks like now. And ideally, I want to tell people that they can get started with their beauty business with me. Okay. Now in my media section, what I do is I upload the image I just created. So I go to add image. I go to upload here. It is in my download folder, so I'll go to downloads and add my image. You see it's of the perfect dimension. So it means that it's not of any smaller size. It will look really attractive, really uniform all across the Facebook placements. So that's why you need to use Canva to create attractive ad content. Then I click on continue. Okay. So I have uploaded my media as well. Now I am left with last two things. One, I have to set up my ad, and second thing, I have to add. I have to set up the uh, this messenger setup here as well. Now what I do now here is I look for the placement. So it on mobile it will look like this. On desktop you see it will look like this. In the marketplace your ad will look like this. In the mobile marketplace feed it will look like this. Messenger it will look something like this. In the story it looks something like this. Instagram, Instagram feed, send message, Instagram stories. So you see your ad is in the perfect dimension for every other platform. Right now I'm on desktop, so I'll just choose the desktop preview. It looks nice, right? It looks attractive. Very minimal text, clear focus onto the picture as well, and also communicates that hey, it's about the online beauty business. Now what I do is I can customize the headline. So it's connect in Messenger. I can say okay, connect for more details, right? Something like that. Okay. Now caption. Again, if I am promoting money making, I'm telling people join my team. I'm looking for females. You can earn income. No, that is a very bad way to actually present your business to the people. Just crisp to the point caption. Now, for example, what I'm trying to tell people, hey, you can start your online business with me, right? Now, what I can do is I can look for a relevant caption which looks attractive and which also gets approved if tomorrow I try to run such ad on Facebook. Okay. Sorry for the typos. Okay. As simple as that. Unlock your entrepreneurial spirit and start your online beauty business with Nick Nitin team. Okay. And then headline is already set and call to action button. This you can change. It could be like, learn more as well, and you can keep it send message as well. No harm in that. Then the last thing is that I have to set up my chat, right? And this is really important. And my chat should ideally filter leads and have more interested people coming my way. So what I do is I will now click on create chat, and now you see the personalization here. You can have a format which is only text, which is a combination of text and image, which can be a combination of text and video as well. Now, if you have a really nice video about your online beauty business, you can actually set a conversation template. Just send people your template first or a video first. Hey, thank you so much for your inquiry. Please have a look at the video and then proceed. Okay. Now I have an incentive. So what I can do is, for example, I choose text and video here. So that is how it will be. And it could be, for example, hi Nick, right? If I reply to Nitin, it will be hi Safir. Now, for example, someone named Shalini replies for it to be hi Shalini. So you see the personalization is already there. And this is very instant. The moment you message onto the ad, you will get this reply. Now, for example, what you get is a text and a video. It is hi Nick, thanks for your interest. Kindly have a look at the video and then proceed answering some Now you see, sorry, it's very easy to convert those people. Why? Because I do not have to be there. The moment, for example, Nitin is messaging me, he's getting a message from my end. Hey, hi Nick, thank you for your interest. Kindly have a look at the video. This video is already set. Okay, and you have the dimension as well. It can be only .mov or mp4 file, not more than 70,000 p of, like, you know, the resolution, and 25 MB is the maximum file size. You can easily see, select the video. Now what happens here is that the moment I reply to Nitin, for example, I get this personalized video, I click onto the video. Now you have shown an attractive video which talks about your personal brand, your business, and I get attracted to it. Then you have already set some questions as well, and I reply to your questions, 2-3 of them. I become a really high quality lead, which has very much chances of getting directly recruited under you, right? Because we have that kind of filtration here. Now what we do is we also set a question. For example, hey, which city or town do you live in? I will not change this question. Okay, then I will also want your phone number. Then what is your phone number? Okay, then maybe I just want to ask you about what is your current profession as well. So what is your job title? So I can just edit it as well. So in terms of job title, what are you currently doing, in case if I do not want to be specific, or what is your current. Okay, just these 3-4 questions somebody answered, and then I can add one more question and I can keep it, you know, short answer type question. And it could be like this: do you want to get more details about this online business? See, this could be a short answer type as well, या फिर आप इसको ऑप्शनल भी बना सकते हो, लेकिन ऑप्शन में आप नो मत रखना, वरना वो नो करेगा तो कोई फायदा नहीं, आपको बुरा लगेगा. तो फॉर एग्जांपल व्हाट आई डू इज आई कीप ऑप्शंस हियर इंस्टेड ऑफ शॉर्ट आंसर. ओके, देन यस या मे बी लेटर. देखो मैं नेगेटिव नहीं जा रहा हूं. अगर आप यस नो रखोगे तो दिस लुक्स बैड. तो समबडी नो करेगा तो आपको डायरेक्टली पता चलेगा कि अरे ये तो इंटरेस्टेड नहीं है. हाँ, मे बी people say yes maybe later, it means that maybe they are not interested right now, लेकिन आप उनके साथ 2 हफ्ते बाद, 1 महीने बाद फिर से फॉलो अप कर सकते हो. maybe they are interested at that point of time. okay, तो मैंने ये क्वेश्चन भी सेट किया. now what happens here is that कोई जब मुझे लीड भेजता है, उनको मेरे एंड से पर्सनल मैसेज और एक टेम्पलेट भी गया, फिर कुछ क्वेश्चंस का मुझे आंसर भी मिला, जहां से मुझे पता चलता है कि वो कौन सी सिटी में है, उनका मोबाइल नंबर क्या है, और अभी वो क्या कर रहे हैं, और ये डिटेल्स भी आ गई. और मैं उनसे क्वेश्चन भी पूछता हूं कि क्या आप रेडी हो और जाने के लिए. तो जो भी इंस्टेंटली यस कहेगा उनको मैं कहां पे बुलाऊंगा? वेबिनार पे. ए थैंक यू सो मच एंड आई लुक फॉरवर्ड. और वो मैं फिर यहां से जिसने भी यहां पे यस कहा. ओके, यहां पे देखो आप, आपके पास एक मैसेज भी आता है. एंड दिस अगेन आई कैन कस्टमाइज. तो जो भी मुझे देगा. नाउ इमेजिन आप उनको डायरेक्टली एक ऑनलाइन अपॉर्चुनिटी मीटिंग में बुलाना चाहते हो, तो आप वो भी कर सकते हो. यू सी, थैंक यू फॉर योर टाइम. नाउ इमेजिन आप क्या कर रहे हो, आप एक ऑनलाइन अपॉर्चुनिटी मीटिंग कर रहे हो, तो आप यहाँ पे एक क्रिएटिव बना रखा आपने कि वो कहाँ पे कर रहे हो आप, और आप उनको डिटेल यहीं पे भी देना चाहते हो, तो आप यहाँ से टेक्स्ट एंड इमेज को भी चूज कर सकते हो. तो यहाँ पे आपने अपना वो क्रिएटिव डाला कि वो कहाँ पे आपको ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. राइट, थैंक यू फॉर योर टाइम, यू कैन ज्वाइन माई ऑनलाइन opportunity meet scheduled for 27th May at 5 p.m. joining details. Yeah, to join, please click. 27. Join, please. अरे यार, sorry guys. और यहाँ पे आप लिंक दे दोगे जो भी आपकी मीटिंग होने वाली है, और अगर वो, और फिर आपके पास डेटा तो सारा आया है, you can easily follow up with these people, right? और यहाँ पे I have to set my privacy policies. तो यहाँ पे what I will do is I'll go to my page, और यहाँ से मैं पेज को कॉपी करूंगा. I will copy the URL of my page and then I will paste it here. Okay. Now it's already set. If you look at it, I barely have to do any manual intervention. My lead is getting converted into prospects. At the same time, I'm getting them really pumped and excited about my business. And at the same time, I'm thanking them and communicating how they can be part of my online event where I can recruit them further. And also I'm getting details. I'm getting their phone number, their city, so I can easily follow up as well. And now I will save and finish this chat. Okay, because I do not have a video right now, so of course it will give me error. But you know, that is the right way to actually set up a message ad. Now I'm assuming I have a video, I have a picture everywhere. So what eventually will happen here is that you will have to just confirm it. Okay, so you will just confirm your ad and your ad will go into the instant review. So if you are running an ad for say 4:30, so till 4:30 it will be in the scheduled category and then it will go into the review. Ideally your ad gets reviewed within half an hour only, but in most of the cases the average duration or the ideal time for any ad to get approved is 24 hours. So you should always wait in case your ad is not getting approved. And today in times of COVID and all, the approval rate is even slower. It takes really lot of time for Facebook to approve your ads. And now that your ad gets approved, you can see the delivery here, whether it is approved or rejected, then how much budget you spent onto this ad, result, how many messages you are getting, how many people your ad reached out to, what is the number of impressions you created, how much are you spending for the per lead cost, and out of the 2500 budget you had, how much money you have spent as of now. If you are satisfied, if you feel happy with the performance, continue with the ad. If you feel no, the cost per lead is really high, I do not want to spend that much of amount, just click here and your ad will stop. So you see, I switched off the campaign, then I switched off the ad set as well, and I switched off the delivery ad set as well. Now my campaign is off. So it's as simple as that. You want to edit your campaign, you can edit your campaign as well. So for example, you ran an ad and you forgot, hey, I just had to add one more city in my target. You can easily do that by going to the edit section and add more components or do change in your ad. That thing is allowed now. Okay. And that is how you run an ad. It's simple. But what really matters is how well you can use those features, how well you can understand the dynamics of budgeting, targeting, using proper content, having more relevant business and recruitment templates in place. That is where you need help. And that's why I've been telling you that if you cannot create all this by yourself, take help of an agency, take help of freelancers. But if you have the right element, you have the right components in your system, you see how easy the conversion and recruitment is. It's easy, right? Okay, so I hope you found today's training useful and you will incorporate many of these things. Thank you so much for being here today again, and that's all from me for today. If you have any questions, so you can now shoot me your questions. Okay, any questions here? Guys, are there any questions? So there's the Q&A section. You can actually ask me your questions there. No, there is no limitation on number of ads you have to post. So the question is there any limitation on the number of Facebook ads to be posted daily? No, there is no limitation as such. But ideally, you should run three. See, ads you should ideally run for 4-5 days of duration. So your three ads should ideally run parallelly for weeks time. Okay, so you are getting leads from different target segments, and different ads fetch you different type of leads. So you can easily figure out what works best for you. But ideally, you should have 2-3 ads happening in tandem to different target sections. Okay. Any other questions? So we have another question. Can we remove payment details or update it anytime? Yes, we can. So whenever we go to the settings, we can change it. But in most of the cases, if you are not getting any update from Facebook, in order to change or update it, there is the help section in your ads manager. You can that exactly looks like this question mark here, right? So that's exactly, there is a section for help in your Facebook ad tool. You click onto that question mark, you can reach out to Facebook, where you have to send the screenshot and you tell Facebook, hey, I'm not able to upgrade, I'm not able to change my payment method. Then it is Facebook who can resolve that issue. Any other question, guys? Yes, do not worry on to that. I'll be sharing the PPT as well as the recording of this training with you. In fact, yesterday's recording as well, which was in Hindi. So I'll share these things with you. Do not worry on to that. Okay. Any other question, guys? No, as I mentioned, no limits on number. You can run as many ads you want, but ideally run 2-3 ads for a week's time. Every time you run an ad, run it for 5 days time. And if you are having 3 ads running simultaneously, it means that you are getting 40-60 leads on daily basis to work on ideally. And if you are setting the automated chat, you have the proper templates and all, your conversation is gonna skyrocket, and you do not have to spend time because everything is automated, right? So you get better quality leads without even talking to them. All you need to just, do the recruitment training and recruit them and start training them to become managers of and senior managers eventually. I work from my smartphone. Can you please tell me where I'll find the ads create panel? See, for the smartphone users, I've been talking about it. There is, if you can see my screen, right? So for smartphone users, please use Facebook Ads Manager app. So there's this mobile app which you have to use. It's both available for Android as well as your uh, iOS devices. So install this app, and from this app you can start running ads easily. So this is the mobile app which you have to use to run ads on Facebook. Okay. I hope that answers your question as well. Any other questions? PPT will be shared onto my WhatsApp groups. I have a couple of WhatsApp groups onto them. In case not, so you can drop me the personal email as well. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. And please try this training, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much.